Segment 4, Classification of Animals. Before watching Classification of Animals, think about this. What similar characteristics might determine animal classification?
Animals. Their diversity is astonishing. Some come with fins, some with 4 legs, and some with no appendages at all. Human beings are also classified in the animal kingdom. The scientific name for human beings is Homo sapiens. Though the criteria are different, the method for classifying animals is much the same as it is for plants. Scientists group animals based on characteristics they share. And the first question they ask is, does the animal have a backbone or a vertebral column? Animals that have backbones are called vertebrates. Those without are called invertebrates. Over 95% of all animals are invertebrates. These include sponges, worms, jellyfish, snails, crabs, spiders, and insects. Some invertebrates belong to the phylum Mollusks. Most mollusks are soft-bodied but have hard shells to protect them. A few, such as squid and octopus, do not have hard shells. Echinoderms are another invertebrate phylum. Their skin is covered with spines and internal bony skeletons, but no backbone. Sea stars, sea urchins, and sand dollars are examples of echinoderms. Then there are the arthropods. Arthropods have an exoskeleton or outer skeleton as well as jointed appendages and bodies divided into segments. Lobster, crab, and shrimp are all arthropods, belonging to the class known as crustaceans. Spiders are arthropods too, but they are arachnids. And centipedes are in yet another class, while insects are a class of their own. In fact, arthropods are the largest group of invertebrates and make up 75% of the world's animal species. The insect class has nearly 1 million species. That's roughly 2/3 of all known species. Invertebrates may be more numerous, but vertebrates can impress too. Vertebrates include the elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, and the blue whale, at up to 30 meters long and weighing as much as 180 metric tons, possibly the most massive animal ever to inhabit the world. Most, though, are far smaller. Scientists group vertebrates into 5 classes: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Each group has a set of distinguishing characteristics. Fish live in water and breathe with gills. They are ectotherms. They cannot regulate their internal body temperature. Ectotherms are also called cold-blooded animals. The body temperature of a fish is the same as the temperature of the water surrounding it. Amphibians are also ectothermic vertebrates. They have 4 limbs and live on land and in the water. They start life with gills and later develop lungs to breathe. Another class of ectothermic vertebrates is the reptiles. Reptiles live on land and have very dry skin covered with scales. Reptiles are further divided into 3 subgroups: turtles and tortoises, snakes and lizards, and crocodiles and alligators. Birds are endothermic vertebrates. Their body temperature is controlled from within. Endothermic animals also are referred to as warm-blooded. Birds are found in every climate. In the cold, special feathers, called down feathers, help birds trap their body heat, keeping them warm. The last class of vertebrates is the mammals. Mammals are covered with fur or hair and are endotherms. After giving birth, mammalian females produce milk to feed their young. Within mammals are 3 subgroups based on differences in their reproductive systems. A few mammals, such as the platypus, lay eggs. Others, such as koala bears and kangaroos, give birth to immature young. To survive, they must continue to develop inside the mother's pouch. These mammals are marsupials. Placental mammals make up the last subgroup. Their young develop in the mother's uterus, receiving nourishment and oxygen through a placenta, until they reach an advanced stage. Whales, cats, monkeys, and humans are all placental mammals. Like plants, animals have adaptations that allow them to survive in their environment. Polar bears have thick fur that helps them stay warm even in frigid temperatures. To date, scientists have classified 1.5 million species. Some believe that is just a fraction of the living things on Earth today. Estimates go as high as 50 million species alive right now. Scientists will continue to search for new species. When they find them, they will determine into which kingdom they should be classified.
Now that you've seen classification of animals, talk about this. How do skeleton types and temperature regulation classify animals?